let's do this again. Okay, what do we do? I think we talk to 2 people. We talk to Clarence. We talk to... Where is everybody? Now I'm getting lost. Oh, I should wander first. Hello? Anyone in here? Temple Garden. Hello? Is anybody in here? Hello? Oh, I don't like this. Hello? Anyone in here? Hello? Anyone here? Oh, it looks like I gotta walk around and find people now.
It's locked.
We got some rats over here.
It's locked, all right.
It's like everyone is locked. No, I don't need to eat the mouse yet. Mice. What the frig ever. Alright, well, actually, I mean, I don't have to talk to anybody. I'm just gonna...
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Hello, who are you?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Cornea Blow.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little...
Oh, please tell me she's not like that other woman. That thinks she's a freaking vampire.
Miss
Because that'd be so freaking weird.
Try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
She might be a vampire.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Yeah, this woman is obviously nuts.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Okay, okay, there's a new hint.
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
Tell me about vampires, Karina. You must have met one recently.
He promised he would help me, give me immortality, make me escape this world of death. He promised.
Who is he? How did you meet him?
I can't tell you, Doctor. He won't let me.
Karina, I order you to reveal to me the name of the vampire who took control of your will. Speak their name.
Don't you dare interfere with my game, Ekon. Go find yourself your own toy and let me play with mine.
Who are you? Reveal yourself. Let this woman be.
Why? What would be the fun in that? It's so amusing to see her defile herself, one bite at a time.
Well, damn.
This vampire is as powerful as he is wicked.
Help me, please, Dr. Reed. Help me.
No.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Will she do it now or will she do it later? New thing about Clarence.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable
I think this is the right answer.
friend to
Here
me.
we go.
If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in Rouen. I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth. Saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
Oh my goodness!
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No.
Ichabod?
The quarantine is almost
Ichabod?
impossible to leave the West
Like,
End.
no. Why you go
As
to
a
a fake
doctor,
vampire
maybe
hunter like
you
him?
could join.
He's a
Are you asking me
fake
to
vampire
help the
hunter.
existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Oh, well, okay.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in Rouen. I left the bar, took a shortcut back to the barracks. I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform, biting into a soldier's neck.
But you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid, and I saw him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood.
Oh dear. This
I've seen the same
guy.
marks here in London
This
since I've returned.
guy.
Did you ever see that officer again?
No. He wore the uniform of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment. I did some research, but found no trace of him. He probably stole it from a previous victim.
Oh damn.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Let's find out when we get. Okay, she's sitting on there. As there was another person across from me. Door has been unlocked. I think we're in the North Docks again though. Let's not go here. It's supposed to be over here. Okay, some of the bad guys over here. That's over here. I think I have to go to the club. Ooh, large beach? Oh no. Did I say large bitch? I meant large beast. Yeah, I might have to go to the Ascalon Club. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the club now. Cause unfortunately there are monsters in this area. That's probably that woman. Oh no, just another scar. Alright, let's do this. Knock, knock, knock,
Hello?
knock.
Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Forgive me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
well. Then I'll go to the club then. Let me just check this one more time. What activities do I have?
Equality between men and women.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna get something nasty here, I think. Long loading screen. Long ass loading screen. Do you want to build a snowman? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh, whoa, what the frig happened here? Some massacre just came up in here. What the frig?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
There has been quite a battle here.
You think? Someone was
I'm
obviously
sure the
murdered.
Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
There's some shillings here. Get some shillings here and other items. The club is not as always ours for the protection of consciousness. 1837 Okay. Okay, I know I'm going in circles, but I love to go around. What is this? Is this am I going outside? What am I doing? I'm probably going back outside. Ugh. And there could be a back door. I'm not sure. But let's do it. Here we go. Long ass loading screen. Yep, I knew it. It was a back door. It was a back door. Again, another loading screen. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-dum bum. Woo! Woo! Okay, that was fun. Whew. Charging my phone. Oh, no. I guess I gotta go upstairs then. Get the good dagger. Get the good dagger. Let's use it. Go. We got a few people in here.
It's locked, all right.
Maybe we could go another way? Or maybe it's this way. Oh, there's a sword in here. Can I take it? No. Shillings. Key to the Ascalon basement. Oh, we can go to the basement now. Sweet. Anything in here? No. Come on now. Did I get everything? No. I think I did get everything. Let me just double check now. Okay, I think we got it. Woo!
Good evening. We repel intruders
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend
Yes, well, thank you.
Vampyr was no match for him.
Thank you so much.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Really now, you're not gonna betray me, are you? I don't trust you already.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Really?
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the
I don't
country.
trust this guy already. I don't
You
like
have
where
been on
this
the
is
front line in the
going.
East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to
Open
calm
hunt.
things
I've
down
heard about
is to
that.
put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official
Alright, time to ask the
recognition from the
questions now.
club? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No.
I have a bad thing
Of
about
course,
this. I
the
have a bad
Ascalon
feeling if I
Club
join
publicly
this,
supports the Empire.
then it's gonna
True
end up
nature of
a
its
lot of
members
people
remains
dead.
a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn
What?
to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Okay.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone.
Really now? Really? Okay.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Ooh, snap. He was gonna be replaced anyway. Well, damn. That is cold. Cold. Very
Before I
cold.
accept,
Please ask.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
What the hell?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Uh-oh, something bad's gonna
It is
happen.
time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
He has to sign. He has to sign. Sign that book, Jonathan.
Delightful.
I think these guys want to
Welcome
use
the
him.
Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed.
I have a
Take
bad
your
feeling about this.
place
They just
among
want to use him for
the
his
bearers of
blood.
the lance.
One of us! One of us!
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End.
That
and
went
I
well,
spotted
did it not?
these two foreign-
It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you
I
engaging
won't.
in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You are spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Virgo?
I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscle
Volcod?
and instinct.
A
The
Vuko.
rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
Scals are malevolent and disgusting creatures.
I knew I was right to induct you, Dr. Reed. You would not dare lie to me on such a vital topic now, would
No,
you?
I wouldn't.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
whispers of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city. What is this new
That
malevolence?
was crap. That was scary.
How's your investigation going, Dr. Reed? Time is our enemy.
I have a few questions for your lordship.
All right, but be quick.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings and was a living example of probity for all. And he was my maker.
Really now?
William Marshall was a vampire. Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, the great knight has left this world for good.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon?
There's so many questions I want to ask all these people.
Of the realm we've ever known. I fought by his side at the Battle of
But
Preston.
yeah, I think I should
He
talk
made me his progeny.
to get rid of all the skulls? Oh, that's gonna be hard to do. Oh well, I don't freaking care.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
It's a
What
major
is this great hunt?
concern,
Are they gonna hunt
and
us
I'm convinced
beasts
we'll only get a
down
satisfactory
to the
conclusion
bitter end?
by putting an end to the epidemic.
I have already met Geoffrey McCullum. I am certain he will persist until he has killed every last vampire.
The Guard's current successful recruitment campaign is driven by the ravenous behavior of the Skulls.
I see. So without the epidemic creating Skulls, the Guard could not convince anybody.
Okay, I think it's a good idea to
Exactly.
get rid of some of the scouts.
Once we have put
But
the
if
epidemic
someone
behind
like
us, we need only wait
Old
until the
Bridget,
Guard grows
I think her
old
name
and
was?
weak.
And I don't think we can kill them because they live underground. And
What about the risk
like
of a
they're not
full-scale attack
harmless.
here?
Except for
Geoffrey
maybe
McCullum
Harriet.
is a daring.
She looks like
That is
she's
exactly why
a dangerous
so many of our
villain.
number have left the country until things improve. But not me. I founded this club. I'll die defending it.
May I ask you about the mortal who attended my initiation? Mr. Aloysius Dawson.
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
So he really is a member then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend such ceremonies. Even if I admit some
So there's
of
a
us fled
mortal
during the
who
first
lives
hours
here.
of the Great Hunt.
and I don't even get
But
it.
Mr. Dawson is mortal. Are you not afraid he might reveal who you are?
He better not.
Especially to your enemies.
Aloysius Dawson is a man of his word, as are all of us. This is the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. We do not grant access to the unworthy.
This is an outrage. We shall chase these
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Goodbye, sir.
Speed, Dr. Reed. We are counting on you.
2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no.
creature barely spoke English.
I need to talk to Dr. Swansea again. Let me talk to
Good
this
evening,
guy
Dr. Reed.
first.
How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention.
Whew! Oh crap, my blood.
Vampire
Oh,
senses
crap.
never cease to
Ooh,
fascinate
the weather is terrible
dwarf
today.
those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
Okay, I get it now.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
What
About
can you
Lord
tell me about
Redgrave.
Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak
Redgrave?
about chairman
I think it's,
without
I'll
his
call him Redgrave, because his grave is gonna be full of blood.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in.
I can tell you right now, sir, and you will live a long, long life.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Jeez, this guy's starting to be a pain in the ass already.
No. There is a time for such methods, but brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Yes, we have to think. We have to think about everything
What is the situation like?
that is happening in
I am
this
sure
situation
Lord
right
Redgrave
now.
will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have
Come on, old man. Let me turn you into a vampire right now. Let me.
All that is
Let me.
essential in London.
What is your plan then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall.
A wall?
formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Complete isolation has proven effective throughout history, but the death toll has always been a high one.
I am glad you understand the concept of necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire, removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Dr. Reed.
Anything over here? No. But I guess we could go to the basement since we have the key. We have the key to the basement. Where is the basement exactly? Is it down here? Hello, basement. Where the frick are you? Okay, just in here. Bum, bum, bum. collectible of the recreational use of blood as I said. No, my memory Alright. No, I'm not gonna rest to evolve. No! Alright, now we're gonna question every season. And I mean every. Alright, what's my, Ooh, memorize level is 4. Nice. Woo! Okay. Let's do it.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Women of all countries unite!
Good
Let's
evening.
talk to her.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Alright, so we got a couple places we might
It may be
can
nothing,
go.
but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell.
Bye, sir.
I'm sure
I'll make sure.
of yourself.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
That can't be true. Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
I'm currently investigating sources of the epidemic in this part of town. Do you know anything useful?
Not really, except all the McPhersons' servants resigned a few days ago. They feared becoming infected, they said.
The McPhersons? Where do they live?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Goodbye, Avery.
Goodbye,
Please
sir.
watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan, but please return as soon as possible.
And now I have to go upstairs and talk to the mother. Maybe the mother knows something.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already? Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Okay,
Goodbye,
nope.
Mother. Try to
Yep, it's obviously
Goodbye,
his
son.
mother. It's delusional.
Please come back soon.
Please, sir. Where do you need to buy some?
Where's the fridge of this guy, the other guy to go? He's confused. You.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
You need some rest.
Alright, goodbye, Clemens. I will let you go to sleep now.